Hello, welcome back. Okay, let's begin. Tenemos 25 minutos a por todas hoy. Let's go for everything in this 25 minutes, but basic English. Basic. Nacho, ask Julian if the Pyrenees are in the north of Spain.
The
Pyrenees. The mountains.
the Pyrenees.
The Pyrenees.
Are the Pyrenees in the north of Spain?
Yes, it is.
No, son muchos. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
El Pirineos, claro, en castellano decís muchas veces el Pirineo, pero no son los Pirineos. Okay, yes, they are. Ask him if the Alps are in Switzerland.
Are the Alps in Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yes, they are.
Ask him if the Andes are in South America.
Are the Andes in South America?
Yes, they are.
Ask him if the Rockies are in North America.
Are the Iraqis?
No, los iraquíes, no.
Rockies.
Excuse me. Are the Rockies
Are the Rockies in the North America?
in North America?
In North America?
Yes, they are.
Okay, ask him if the Urals are in Russia.
Are they?
The Urals. Ask him if the Urals are in Russia.
Urals are in
Urals.
Urals are in Russia.
Pregúnteselo.
Are the Urals in Russia?
Yes, they are.
All right. Ask him if the Himalayas, en plural, are in Asia.
Are the Himalayas in Asia?
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. And ask him if the Appalachians are in America.
Are the Appalachians in America?
I think so. Yes,
Yes,
they are.
Okay. Ask him if the Appalachians are in the east of the United States.
Are the Appalachians in the east of the United States?
Yes, they are. Ask him if the Rockies are in the west.
Are the Rockies in the west of the United States?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Now, ask Julian if the Nile River is in Africa.
Is the Nile River in Africa?
Yes, it is.
Ask him if the Amazon is in Asia.
Is the Amazon in Asia?
No.
It's
no,
not.
No, it's not.
Ask him if it's in North America.
Does the Amazon?
Is it?
Or is it in North America?
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't. Ask him if it's in Europe.
Is it in Europe?
No, it isn't.
Ask him what continent the Amazon is in.
In what?
Al final.
What continent is the Amazon in?
It is in South America.
South.
South America.
South. ¿Cómo se dice? El árbol South de llorón? South.
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 South
America. Y luego se enlaza. South America.
South America.
South America. South es como si la primera palabra fuera South y la segunda América. South America.
South America.
So, and ask him if the Amazon is a wide river or a narrow river.
Is the Amazon a wide or a
Narrow?
narrow river?
It's a wide river.
Wide river?
It's
wide.
a wide river.
Wide.
A wide river.
Yes, the river is wide. Okay, it's a wide river. Ask me if the Mississippi is a wide river.
Is the Mississippi a wide river?
Yes, it is. Ask me how wide the Mississippi is.
How wide the Mississippi River is?
Pregúntamelo.
How
wide?
How wide is the Mississippi River?
Okay. It's about 2 kilometers wide in most points. It's quite wide. Ask me how wide the Tahoe is.
How wide is the Tahoe?
I think it's about 300 meters, 400 meters wide. Okay. And ask me where the Tahoe starts.
Where does the Tahoe start?
I think the Tahoe starts not in Cuenca, no. I think the Tahoe starts in Teruel, in the province of Teruel. Passes into Guadalajara, part of Cuenca, okay. And ask me where the Ebro starts.
Where does the Ebro start?
The Ebro starts in Cantabria. Yes, in El Alto Campo, in that area, near Naveda or
Reynosa? No?
after Reynosa, going towards the mountains, okay? And ask me where the Mississippi starts.
Where does the Mississippi start?
It starts in the north of Minnesota, near the Canadian border. Okay, and now, ask me where Monica works.
Where does Monica work?
She works with him.
Yeah,
you're talking to me, yeah.
Do you know where
Monica works?
Monica works?
Yes, she works in the same company as Julian. Is that correct or not?
No, that's not correct.
Ask him if Monica is unemployed.
Is Monica unemployed?
And
Mira, unemployed.
Unemployed.
Okay.
no, she isn't.
Okay, ask him if she is working in a big company.
Is she working in a big company?
¿Company qué es?
Empresa. Company.
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 No, she isn't.
Ask him if she is working in a small company.
Is she working in a small company?
No, she isn't.
Ask him if she is working in the public sector.
Is she working in the public sector?
No, she isn't.
Ask him what she does for a living.
What does she do for? What does she
Está muy bien.
do for living?
For
a living.
She's working in a marketing department.
Okay, a marketing department, okay. And is she working in a Spanish company?
Yes, she's working in a Spanish company.
Does she like her job?
Yes, she likes the job.
Her job. So
Her
yes,
job.
she does.
Yes,
Yes, she does. Does she
Yes.
go to work every day?
yes, she
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does.
Does she go to work by car?
Yes, she does.
Does she drive her own car?
Yes, she does.
All right. Does she have a big car or a small car?
She drives.
She drives?
She drives a small car.
She drives a small car. And does she go to work before you or after you?
Before me.
She?
She leaves before me.
Se va de casa. She leaves before you. How long before you does she leave?
I leave.
No, you know. How long before you does Monica leave?
She leaves 1 hour before me.
1 hour.
1 hour before me.
Good, really? What time does she leave home?
She leaves home at.
Sí, perdona, no
she
entendí.
leaves home at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. And what time do you leave home?
I leave home at
No te
9.
oigo.
I leave home at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Ask him what time he gets to work.
What time do you get to work?
Good. Repeat, please.
What time do you get to work?
I leave.
No,
I
leave
get.
not.
I get to work at 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock. And you leave home at 9 o'clock. Ask him why it takes him an hour to go to work.
Why does it take?
You.
Why do you take?
No. Estaba bien antes. Why
What?
does it take you?
Why does it?
Escucha. Ask him why it takes him an hour to go to work.
Why does it take you?
Una hora. An
1
hour
hour to get work.
to go to work.
To get work.
To go.
To go work.
To go to work.
To go to work.
Claro, ir al trabajo. To go to
to
work.
go to work.
I go to work every day by car.
To go
It
to
takes
work or to go work?
to go to work. To go to work.
To go to work.
To go to the office.
Uh-huh.
To go to the company. To go to the factory. To go to work. Ask him why it takes him an hour to go to work.
Why does it take you 1 hour to
An hour.
to go to work?
Because there are heavy traffic.
There is heavy traffic.
There are heavy traffic.
There is.
There is heavy traffic.
Okay, ask him what time his wife gets to work.
What time does your wife to take to work?
No, okay. His wife leaves home. His wife leaves home at 8 o'clock, 1 hour before he does. And I want to know what time she gets to work. La llegada. Ask him what time she gets to work.
What time does your wife get to work?
She gets to work at 9 o'clock.
It takes her an hour too.
Yes.
Wow. All right. And ask him what time he finishes work in the afternoon.
What time do you finish your work?
Senior work. Finish work.
What time do you finish work in the afternoon?
I finish my work at.
No se dice my work. I finish work.
I finish work at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Ask him how long it takes him to go home.
How long does it take you to go home?
I go home.
No. How long does it take you?
I have long.
How long does it take you? How long does it? El sujeto es it, Julián. How long does it take you? Repeat. It takes me.
It takes me. It takes me 1 hour.
Hour.
1 hour.
So, Nacho, how many hours a day does he spend in his car?
He spends 1 hour a day.
No, 2 hours a day.
2 hours a day
In his car.
in his car.
Yeah. It's a long time.
Yes.
How many hours a day do you spend in your car?
More or less the same.
Okay,
I
about the same. All right. 2 hours in his car. Ask him what he does during those 2 hours.
What? Sorry.
Ask him what he does
What?
those 2 hours.
What
Do
you
you
do during these 2 hours?
Those.
Those 2 hours.
Esas 2 horas. No, estas.
I listen in the
I
radio.
listen.
I listen to the radio.
I listen to the radio.
I listen to the radio.
Ray.
To the radio.
¿Cuál es la primera letra del alfabeto inglés?
A.
Good. Radio.
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 No hagas la R americana. Radio.
Radio.
Okay, you listen to the radio.
Yes, I listen to the radio.
Okay, ask him if he listens to music.
Do you listen to music?
Mira, el verbo to listen tiene un primo hermano que se
music.
engancha siempre, que es
Tú.
tú. Ask him if yo lo digo en las preguntas siempre, y mis alumnos, por algún motivo que desconozco, nunca lo dicen.
Yes.
Nunca lo dicen. Y me han oído decirlo 1000 veces con listen. Listen to, listen to, listen to, listen to, listen to, listen to, listen to. Y lo puedo decir durante 3 semanas seguidas y mi alumno la primera vez lo saltará. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ask him if he listens to music during those 2 hours.
Do you listen to music during those 2 hours?
Yes, I do.
Good. Ask him why he doesn't listen to English.
Why don't you listen to English?
I don't know. I must to listen English.
So you're thinking about the possibility.
Yes, it's a good possibility.
You know, because listen, bring it to me. Listen, Julian and Nacho and many people spend an hour going and an hour coming to work, going and coming, going to work, coming home. That's 2 hours a day. And normally they work 20 days a month. That's 400. Now 20 times 2, that's 40 hours a month. And 11 months. Okay? That's 440 hours every year. So you can imagine if the person, if Julian or Nacho, during those 2 hours simply puts English, the noise of English. You don't need to listen to the tape or to the CD. You don't need to listen, or to Vaughan radio. You don't need to listen to it. Just pay attention to the traffic and keep the sound acariciando el oído, caressing your ear. Os garantizo que al cabo de un año vais a notar un cambiazo en vuestro inglés tremendo. Pero es pesadísimo. Solo requiere disciplina y renunciar a las noticias o a música. But you have to do it. You have to find moments. And you have to find many moments and to connect them into spans of time, lapses of time, okay? You have to do it. If you don't, forget about English. And you're wasting your time watching this program. You have to take steps in order to resolve the carencia, to resolve your problem. And if you don't devote time, apague y vámonos. You're wasting your time watching me. I'm wasting my time teaching you. If you don't devote time. I remember one person wrote an email en un foro a mí. Estaba dirigiendo yo un foro. Dice, mira, mi problema, yo tengo dinero para todo tipo de cosas. Mi problema es el tiempo. ¿Qué puedo hacer? Well, I'm sorry. Sin tiempo no hay nada que puedo yo ofrecer. I can't offer you anything. Because you can learn English without money. It's possible. I know people who have learned English well, practically for free, in money. But I guarantee you, in time, it was not free. They devoted a lot of time. And if you can't find the time, or if you don't want to find the time, then you are un iluso. If you're watching this, you think you can learn English? I'm sorry, you will never learn English for the rest of your life. And you will be a perpetual beginner or a perpetual intermediate student for the rest of your life if you don't devote time, tiempo. And it's impossible to learn. Aunque algunos por ahí ganen dinero pregonando lo contrario. Es impossible. Es como dicen algunos, 2 palabras, imposible, to learn English. Sin una inversión en tiempo. Lo puedes conseguir sin una inversión en dinero, ¿eh? Se puede conseguir prácticamente gratis, pero gratis en tiempo imposible, ¿eh? Es carísimo en tiempo. Pero paga dividendos. Ojo, paga altísimos dividendos si llegas a buen puerto con ello. All right? So, Nacho, now, ask Julian if Monica speaks English well.
Does Monica speak English well?
Yes, she does.
Good. Ask him if Monica has long hair.
Does Monica have long hair?
Yes, she does.
Okay, ask him if she has pretty eyes.
Does he have?
She.
Does she have pretty eyes?
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does. Ask him if she has long fingers.
Does she have long fingers?
Yes, she has.
Yes, she does.
She does.
Ask him if she has attractive hands.
Does she have attractive hands?
Yes, she does.
Ask him if she has a good figure. Well, it's too stop.
Does she have a good figure?
Figure. Yes, she does.
Yes, she does. Okay. Ask him if she has a pretty face.
Does she have a pretty face?
For me, yes, she does.
Do you know Monica?
Yes, I know.
Her.
Yes, yeah.
Mira, dices yes I do or lo
Yes,
dices
I
todo?
do. Yes.
All right. Is she attractive?
Yes, she is.
All right, good. Now, ask him if she studies English every day.
Does she study English every day?
Yes, she does.
Really? Oh, good. ¿Ves? Pues que aprenda. All right. And ask him if she uses English in her work.
Does she use her English in her work?
No, she doesn't in this moment.
She doesn't now.
No.
Ask if he uses English in his job.
Do you use your English in your job?
Evidently, I don't.
Evidently. Evidentemente. Está obvio. Es obvio. It's obvious. No, he doesn't. Okay. Ask him if English is important in his company.
Is English important in your company?
In your company.
In your company.
¿Cómo se dice venir?
Come
¿Cómo dirías tú ven a mi compañía?
to my company.
Ahí está. Practica eso. Come to my
Come to my company.
Good. Ask him if English is important in his company.
Is English important in your company?
Yes, it is.
Ah, really? Ask him how many people there are in his company.
How many people are there in your company?
There are 200
People.
people.
Okay. And ask him if most of the people are engineers.
Are most of the people engineers?
No, they aren't.
They aren't. Okay. Ask him if there are any Japanese people in his company.
Are there any Japanese people in your company?
No, they aren't.
Ask him if there are any Oriental people in his company.
Are there any Oriental people in your company?
No, they aren't.
There aren't. There aren't. There.
They aren't.
No hay. Ask him if there are any English people in his company.
Are there any English people in your company?
Yes, they are.
Ask him how many English people, the ingleses, eh? Ask him how many English people there are in his company.
How many English people are there in your company?
There are two people.
Two English people.
Two English people.
Ask him if they live in Madrid.
Do they live in Madrid?
Yes, I live in Madrid.
No, you know.
No.
Ask him if they, los dos ingleses. Ask him if they live, they. Ask him if they live in Madrid.
Do they live in Madrid?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Ya no viven en Madrid.
No.
¿Viven en Madrid ahora?
No.
Ask him if they live in Madrid. Estoy con el presente. Do they?
Do they live in Madrid?
No, they don't live.
All right. No, they don't.
They,
Ask if they live in London.
Do they live in London?
no, they don't.
Okay, Nacho. London.
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 All right. Lisbon.
Lisbon.
The capital of Portugal. Lisbon.
Lisbon.
London.
London.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
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 Can. Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Good. London.
London.
Lincoln.
Oh, Lincoln.
Lincoln. Nadie ha trabajado tu pronunciación.
No.
No. You need a good teacher, Nacho.
Yes.
Alguien que se preocupe por ti y por tu pronunciación. No se dice London nunca, ni Lincoln. Lincoln.
Lincoln.
All right. Country.
Con-
Country.
Country.
Lincoln tree.
Lincoln tree.
Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Ahí está.
Mhm.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, from London.
From London.
Okay, so there are two English people who work in his company. There are two English people. They don't live in Madrid and they don't live in London. Ask him where they live.
Where do they live?
They live in Huesca
They live in Huesca. Ask him why.
Why do they live in Huesca?
because the central company is in Huesca.
The headquarters.
The headquarters is in Huesca.
Really?
Really.
Ask him why.
Why the headquarter
Pregúnteselo.
Why does the headquarter company is in Huesca?
El verbo es to be, porque has puesto el auxiliar does. Why is the headquarters in Huesca?
Why is the headquarters in Huesca?
Because the factory is in Huesca.
Ah, it's factory. Ask him how many people there are in the factory.
How many people are there in the factory?
There are about 150 people.
Ask him how many people there are in the Madrid offices.
How many people are there in the Madrid offices?
There are three people in Madrid office.
In the Madrid office.
Yes.
In the Madrid?
In the Madrid office.
Only three.
Only three. It's only commercial people.
Ask him if he is the manager of the Madrid office.
Are you the manager of the Madrid office?
Yes, I am the manager of the Madrid office.
So it's two Indians. One chief and two Indians. Okay. Ask him if he is the general manager of the company.
Are you the general manager of the company?
No, I don't.
Repite la pregunta.
Are you the Are you the general manager of the company?
I am not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not. Está aprendiendo. All right, and ask him if the general manager of the company lives in Huesca.
Does the general manager of the company live in Huesca?
Yes, he lives.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Ask him if the general manager is English.
Does the general
Ask him
is the general manager from
England?
England? Or
No, they are not.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Ask him where the general manager is from.
where
Is?
the general manager from?
The general manager is from Spain.
Yeah, but what part of Spain?
This is from Huesca.
He's from Huesca.
Yes.
All right. And ask him how often he goes to Huesca.
How often do you go to Huesca?
I go to Huesca weekly.
Every week.
Every week.
Really? Every week? Ask him if he flies there.
Do you fly there?
No, I
don't.
I don't.
Ask him if he goes by train.
Do you go by train?
Yes, I go by train.
Oh, you go by train. Ask him how long it takes him to go from Madrid to Huesca.
How long it takes?
Uy, pregunta.
How long does it take you from Madrid to
To
Huesca?
go, el
To
verbo.
go from Madrid to Huesca.
About
Perdona, repítelo, está muy bien.
How long does it take you to go from Madrid to Huesca?
about 2 hours.
2 hours? No, I don't believe it. Impossible.
It's in
the AVE.
in TGV.
In the TGV. The train de grande vitesse, okay? The bullet train, tren bala. The bullet train. 2 hours, huh?
Yes.
2 hours. So you go to the train station Madrid, and how long does it take to go to Zaragoza?
It's about
It takes?
It takes 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay, it takes an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. It takes an hour and a half.
Ask him if there is somebody waiting for him at the station.
Is there somebody waiting for you at the station?
Yes.
There is.
There is.
Okay. Ask him how long it takes to drive from Zaragoza to Huesca.
How long does it take you to drive from Zaragoza to Huesca?
About 30 minutes.
All right. My God. 2 hours. I'm surprised. That's fast. 2 hours from Madrid to Huesca. But of course, there's more time in the middle. You need to go to the train station, so maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes or maximum 3 hours. Pero de todas formas, se dice en inglés aquí, but still, todavía en este caso, but still means, pero de todas maneras, that's good timing. All right, between 2 and 3 hours from Madrid, from door to door, from Madrid to Huesca. Okay, well, thank you for coming, Nacho. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. All right, and thank you for watching. Y por soportar mis sermones and bearing my sermons, but they are true. Everything I tell you is true. I know. I've been teaching all my life, and I have seen everything, I think. So my conclusions are usually correct, I think. Nevertheless, I'll be back tomorrow. In fact, well, they'll be back tomorrow maybe, or another day. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, so please don't go away.